Howdy, my chillers, my thrillers, and my non-binary fillers. It's me, killers. Kreed. Oh, I forgot to do this. I gotta get rid of this thing. There we go. Hi. And today I'm joined by the most Siller. It's
Where are you, Fisk? I'm louder than you, by the way.
yeah. Yeah.
How about now? Are you changing my file?
No,
I
not
think that's
yet.
better. Oh, you haven't done it yet.
I haven't done anything. Don't confuse and confound me. I don't have the brain for it.
Chad, Avery's been awake for 24 hours as of right now, right?
Yeah.
Woke up at 7:30 p.m.
Yerpity derp dorp dip darp.
At least when you go to sleep tonight, you'll wake up in the morning.
Feeling like P. Diddy? Okay, I say words. Mako say words.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Chat, do we sound
probably,
good?
If I was a perfectionist, which I am, I would raise you or lower me by like 2 decibels, but I think it's like alright. Meow.
Let's crack it.
My roommates meow a lot, but they go like meow. Like I can't even do it because my falsetto is not very good. But they said I'm like one of those super deep voice cats that just like says the word meow instead of actually meowing.
Meow, meow. Meow,
I like
meow.
I like your like rapidly panicking bar at the top. Jay, I might need to catch me up. I passed out hard around, I think, last stream. Alright, don't worry. Your good friend Mako, with his perfect memory, will refresh you. So last time, I think we were in court. Francisca showed up. She just fucking ran here from Germany or wherever the fuck she was. As soon as she found out that Edgeworth was there, I think.
I know, she was there to kick Phoenix's ass.
She was just a Godot's. Like, was she actually planned as Godot's replacement, or did she? It looked like she just showed up.
She just showed up. She wanted to go kick Phoenix's ass because she just thought Phoenix was on this case.
Wait, no, that's right. Like, the judge was like, "Oh, the prosecution doesn't have a lawyer." Okay. Which means, like, that shit wasn't planned. Like, she did just walk in there as soon as she heard that Godot wasn't doing it. And apparently the other person either did not get a new lawyer or got her, but it really looked like she just inserted herself.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright.
And we were, yeah, what evidence did we actually go over in court? I, like, don't remember any of it. What you doing? Oh. I basically have 2 wives right now. Not really, but, you know, basically. Okay, that text is gonna be over the text of the actual game. You know that, right? Okay, there you go. Is there a way you can put a filter on that like bulges the text in certain spots to make it look like it's just on my pants? It would have to be upside down though, because that's like how the, you know, the direction goes on the pants. When there's text on the back of them. Oh damn, they stole Evelyn. Wait, if Evelyn's my 3rd wife, who's my 1st or 2nd? Oh, you know who? The only people you could like that I could like even jokingly call my wives are Pete and Evelyn. They're not.
Okay, I can't make it distort just yet, but in the future, I can get a plugin that applies fisheye lenses to things. But I can,
Okay.
I can make it do this.
It's so fucking distracting. I don't think Mako wants a wife. You get tax benefits, like, or something with that, don't you? What do you mean? I don't think Mako wants a wife. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Why are you acting like you know whether or not I want a wife?
Okay, well, now that we've wasted a solid 12 minutes, I think we're gonna start the game.
Has it already been? Oh my god.
I'm working really slowly here, so I got myself the most optimal thing. More coffee.
Oh yeah, we just had to like stop in the middle of this for some reason. Why was that?
Because you could not stay awake.
Oh, I think it might have been because I wanted to watch Evelyn play XCOM, and also because I could not stay awake. It might have been a little, or was she playing it then? This Friday? She probably was.
You have what we call in the business sleepy bitch disease.
Yeah, I had the energy to watch her play, but I didn't have the energy to like participate in this game.
The obvious question?
I did say I don't think you do, Mako. I don't know what you want, your goofy ass cat. But you, okay, if someone says, I think this, and you're like, no, that's stupid, and then they're like, well, I only said I thought it. Like, what? Anyway, yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? Yeah, we were just right in the middle of this one. It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found. It's really satisfying getting to be the smarmy asshole for once. You don't usually get to be that in games.
That's...
I didn't say I wasn't wrong, did I? It's such an amazing like defense. It's like I don't know.
My chatter.
It's like I know you are
someone
more than
else.
Just that you shatter someone else.
My chatter something else.
Oh.
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma. Chuck Norris can drink a whole glass of beer, even the glass.
Honestly, Jaden's right, and I hate that he is.
Would you sell out for a sponsorship like that?
It depends on how much money and for what it is.
No evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw in the pile. Trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
I think in order to have a Pepsi logo on each cheek, I would like... I'd need like $100 a day I go outside, but like I don't have to be walking that long. I could just be going to the store and back. That's $100.
Ghosts tell Chuck Norris stories at the campfire. That's also fair. I wasn't paying attention, but what you said was right.
$100 per 2 Pepsi logos per day that I go out.
Not bad. Oh, Jimmy. Excuse me? Can I say something?
Jimmy Counter.
I just remembered something, actually.
What is it, sister?
I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was it was just over there. What exactly are you going on about here? The murder weapon, I mean. Oh, maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of.
What?
Listen. I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
I'm trying to get an olive out of a jar. I'm sorry.
Von Karma saw that hit and instantly confirmed it with her super on this one.
I'm doing super at neutral, you don't even know.
You stole that joke from me.
It's not stealing if you haven't released it yet. I can make that joke as many times as I want, and when it comes out, you're stealing from me. That's copyright, baby!
Here's a sneak peek preview of Maddie's Mind, the protagonist of my dating sim that I'm going to make at some point, probably, hopefully. At one point, you can play a fighting game against a guy. It's not an actual minigame. I'm not that smart. But you play fighting game against them, and your 3 choices are spam aerials, burn meter in neutral, and wild style. You have to pick one. Impossible! Chat, which would you pick?
Between what and what? And who and what?
Spam aerials, burn meter, and neutral or wild style. I know you are wild style. Repeat the question. I think I just did, right? What is this for? This is you are playing as a ginger with pigtails who is fighting a guy who is good at fighting games. Alright, that's a burn meter. I'm ready to continue when you are, for the record.
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay, that's a spam aerials. That's usually my... God, my heart just skipped a beat. I hate it when that happens, because I always, like, it always makes me... Every time it's like, should I see a doctor about this? Because I think I mentioned it once, but I think he was like, that's normal. I don't know if it skipped a beat or if it did, like, a weird beat, but, like, something happened. I noticed it, like, probably once a day on average. It's really easy to mix people in the air. This is just kind of jump and fighting games sometimes. I do not believe spamming aerials is very good in traditional fighting games most of the time, but it is my strategy in Rivals of Aether, and it actually can be a good strategy in Smash games. What else? What else could this old woman have seen?
Witness testimony, occasional the web.
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy, I saw the murder at around 11 p.m.
Oh,
And after asking that report, I didn't be reported, I went out of the main gate. And there, I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk the Dusty Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out? Iris would have done that. You could drive a snowmobile after all. I've been horrendously attacked by an insect. Help.
What is it?
Mosquito.
Oh.
Witness! Please tell us everything you know right away next time! Burger King made their slogan, "Have it your way," when Chuck Norris walked into their restaurant.
That's like so weak that it's funny. Avery, can I go on a philosophy tangent that I will stop if it takes longer than 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, so you agree that genociding all mosquitoes will be, like, fine and good, right?
I believe that would be beneficial to the ecosystem at large.
Okay, what about getting rid of every predator in a situation where you could take care of the prey and keep them in population control without, like, you know, horrible kinds of deaths? Do you think that at that point we should also get rid of all, like, violent creatures?
No.
I think that's an inconsistent belief. But anyway, back to the game.
No, because I believe that most predators are intelligent, while mosquitoes are not intelligent. And so there is a difference there that you would have to, like, get rid of an entire species of intelligent beings that do have natural benefits to the environment. Mosquitoes are inherently non-beneficial.
I suppose predators. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's like not possible unless you like seriously take over the entire planet. And
you would
like,
have to
civilization type technology.
You would have to knowingly accept that you're going to kill every axolotl on Earth.
Are axolotls predators?
Axolotls are predators.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
That's what I fucking thought.
Yeah,
anyway,
it is complicated. I just also want to say, my actual ideal one is basically you just put all the predators in zoos, but like really nice zoos that like they're alone and they're fed, but they don't like kill things anymore. and then the rest of the world is for the herbivores. Again, don't know if it would even be possible, but if it was possible, I would support that.
We just start, like, genetically breeding them until they're all herbivores as well. Oh, Jimmy. Well, I'm not in the best of shape. And with, like, back and age, you know.
Quiet. There were indeed snowmobile attacks in front of the main gate. Here is a photograph.
Ah, snowmobile! I see it, I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
Who took this photo?
The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple.
Presumably the police did afterwards.
Oh.
And run all the way to Dusky Bridge.
The issue is that the tracks for the snowmobile are only one way. You can see footprints going out, and then the snowmobile track coming back, implying the snowmobile was already out there, and means it would have taken them 15 minutes to get to the bridge, even if it only took them 5 minutes to get back.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me on all of this, and I'm not going to be able to figure any of it out, probably.
I have not slept in 24 hours. Tracks photo taken that night from Main Gate to Dusky Bridge. I'm currently eating coffee, ice cream, and drinking a powder espresso just to keep myself going, so...
The history has made it incredibly clear multiple times that bad things happen to remove predators from the ecosystem. Yeah, I meant, like, in a theoretical world where it was possible to do without any repercussions, other than, like, no longer having those predators. Maybe you could just... Like, yeah, like, I think the zoo, and you just give them, like, lab-grown meat is probably the best one. Maybe you could give them, like, synthetic meat prey animals that don't actually have, like, conscious nervous systems. That could maybe be optimal, actually.
That solves your pesky little problem, yes?
We have successfully created the soulless meat organism just to be predated upon.
Yeah.
The homunculus.
Like, it would have very simple programming and not be capable of suffering.
Introducing, for your dining pleasure, the hamunculus.
I mean, I would also support that for, you know, a lot of stuff.
Wait a second, she said pesky, I'm gonna fucking kill her. Anyway, go on.
At a certain point, brains are vestigial.
The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't I fucking fucked it up, I said that. It doesn't freeze over in winter. Making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon.
Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please. Chuck Norris mines Bitcoin with a pen and paper.
Causes the predators get fucked because they eat meat. I don't remember which iteration of this we were referring to, but again, my thing is, like, they are taken care of. They just don't kill actual animals that are capable of hurt.
Okay. We're around 11.
You were sure about the time? Larkin, I know that was longer than 30 seconds, but you seemed interested enough to engage with it past the 30-second point, so I kept going.
Aw, Jimmy. Aw, Jimmy. Yeah, I was worried about it after all.
I just noticed the epilepsy logo.
Why was that? Because I have a strong sense of responsibility. Especially at this time of year. Especially in regards to Jimmy's mom.
We will talk about it later. I don't know if we will. It seems like a bold assumption.
I think we should get rid of all species except for llamas and let them inherit the Earth. I think humanity had its chance and it failed. Look at me. You think I'm a result of billions of years of evolution? No, we were an experiment by God and we were a horrid failure. We don't deserve this land. Eden is to be claimed by those that are pure, like the llama.
That's like the llama sect of Christianity. You just invented a new kind of religion, new ideology, new RimWorld ideology. You could basically, honestly, have a belief that is basically that. Like, I don't think you can have the... I don't think you could have the, like, anti-human one. Maybe if you're an alien. But, you can have, like, a venerated animal as the llama.
Yes, the Dalai Lama. Especially
The
Mr.
The
The
Mimi
Mimi.
believes in the Mimi game.
It's fucked up that the prior game had a characters named Eenie, Meanie, and Mo, and didn't actually make those three characters related. The Acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night now, could I? Oh yeah, somebody in the chat asked me a question. It was a while ago. Kreed, if you had to alter your bodysuit so that the part of it covering your ass was the logo of our professional TF2 MVM team, in return for $1,000 a week for said advertising, what the fuck kind of question is that? Are you asking if I would have advertising for a team I'm a part of be on my outfit for $1,000 a week? Yes! What? Yes!
Yeah.
I would advertise myself for $1,000 a week! That is not a question!
Is Jaden one of the people that struggles and split the room? I forget.
Jaden is one of the people who struggles. Jaden, you're a delight to be around in many ways, but at the same time, your puzzles, rationale skills are not on point. Experience assumes that you're gaining something out of this. So at 11, I decided to leave the Zakra Temple.
The estimation of the time seems reliable, at least.
Discontinue, sister.
I would sell out for our MVM team, yes, in general.
Last Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct?
Right. The one who trampled me.
Seems she's the type to hold a grudge.
Yeah, Tiger. I'm a member of the only professional MVM team, sponsored by O.J. Simpson. It's the best. We're the professional team, and therefore we're the best one.
We ain't never doing the rest of the tour that I had that ticket for, are we?
If there's ever a slot open, you're always invited if you want to pop in and see if there's an opening. Like on the TF2 night, next time you see me leave, you could just be like, you just enter the waiting room and try to get in.
Yeah.
There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge.
Think that. He didn't even have his phone set on him. Yeah,
What the
we're going
fuck
with
did
that
you
take.
just say?
We're
Those
doing that one.
laws? Look, I don't want to be offensive because I know you're German, but like, you gotta get your words right when you're a lawyer. At least Edgeworth has never made any mistakes and will make no verbal mistakes for the rest of this trial.
You had forgotten it at home, apparently. For the naive boy, as always. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always this is like French. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand, too.
Girl, you dropped your whip at the end of the last game because you were having a temper tantrum. Anyway, I was really scared. Yeah, it was taking him a while to get back. I assumed he died. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. Okay, so you, in this situation, witnessed what you seem to be a person being stabbed. You saw what you think is Iris stabbing this person. You're on the ground, and your first thought is, you gotta go call the police. When we both know that the murderer can still be around, I need you to run off on your own in the dark of night to go get the police, instead of being like, help me up so we can go get the police. Just saying.
Hold it!
Take your goddamn time, you sellout.
Hello. Why did the music stop?
Because
Hello?
I think my game froze for a second. Jiminy fucking Christmas.
Okay. I want to make sure your internet didn't die or something. I was gonna say something, was I? Fuck. I think the thing I wanted to say was just hello, and I said that, so... Yeah. As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. They're doing something with me, aren't they? Yep, there's the logo. Are you making it look like that? What? I'm sorry, are my pants, like, capable of displaying gifts?
Yeah, obviously. Pay attention.
Am I wearing... Did you replace my pants with, like LED screen pants?
Yes, it's like a Christmas sweater, but more advanced. And on a different part of the body. We have streamlined the advertising system. It is instantaneous. People are buying and selling by the pixel here. Like... For only $20, anyone can, in chat, display anything they want on the...
You know those planes that like dump fire extinguisher stuff over forest fires?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would need one of those hovering over me at all times if I'm walking around with those.
Well, they're fireproof. Did you read this line?
Yes.
That's it. That's the only one we have. They'll run no matter how much snow falls.
Now, you saw them the snowmobiles there at the main gate when you arrived.
Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate.
So, sie hat already come, discarded the metal weapon, and returned by that time.
Piss off, you freaking hoe bag!
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do?
I'm gonna press further.
I need answer. What do you mean? Okay. I need
Shush.
answers to every possible doubt.
Nothing but dreams now.
The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at that time?
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean? Huh?
Huh?
I still love that one scene from Danganronpa with Nagito when you like go into a line of questioning and Nagito just be like, huh? 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 Huh?
I wish I remember that.
Yeah, it's just when he's like starting to be like an absolute dick to everybody else in like chapter 4. It's like, you haven't figured out yet? It's like, huh? Just whenever they say something. Nagito is a great character. They do a great job being an antagonist. I can't wait for you to play V3. Anyways.
Man, I miss my memories of Danganronpa 2 because I kind of forgot most of them. I need more Nagito memories.
Don't worry. When the time comes, when you start V3, I will force you to do a pop quiz that will remind you of everything that's occurred.
I know Nagito is very bisexual.
Oh, absolutely. He is at minimum gay.
Yeah, the way he interacted with that one character at the end of the one thing.
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Malzedvef?
Playing to a slow crowd here.
All I know about Naito is fingers in his ass and the world's most luckiest man. Well, yes, accurate on both accounts. Dude, somebody needs to mash up fingers in his ass with, driving in my car.
He's not the luckiest, he's the most luckful.
That is also not how that word works. What?
He is full of luck, but it's not necessarily all good luck.
Yeah, his version of it comes and goes in really good luck, then really bad luck, then really good luck, then really bad luck.
Lucky implies good.
Typically, yes.
That's why I used the ugly word.
Check, you are free to send me that, and I will experience it on my own slime.
Experience what?
A mashup of Fingers in His Ass Friday
Oh, yeah.
and Driving in My Car right after a beer, because both of them are set to the Asgore theme melody. What?
I said,
It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine.
No. It's a snowmobile. It runs on snow. It gets colder when it's running. Duh.
It was still warm, then it means it was recently used.
Ah, I see. I never thought of that. That's right. I overlooked that too. Tornadoes don't exist. Chuck Norris just really doesn't like trailer parks.
Of course you did.
Asgore Melody. It's called Bergen Truckin'. No, you absolute dumbass. Burger Trucking is the introductory song that plays during the You're Filled with Determination dialogue leading into the fight against Asgore. In the actual fight against Asgore, the song is just called Asgore. So I'm literally referring to Asgore's melody. Not the guy, the song Asgore's melody. So go fuck yourself. I know more about the game than you.
Do not ever try to go up against Avery in a Undertale / Deltarune like factoid argument, or even a claim. Just don't say anything around them that could possibly be false.
You're gonna believe in yourself even when wrong. Because, like, I've thought the same thing, that it feels like it should be the other way around, where the more normal one is Asgore and the actual song is Burger Truckin'. But no, it's the other way around. Burger Truckin's the lead-in.
When I first heard Asgore's theme in the Kickstarter trailer, I knew that game was going to be something special. Like, just the little teaser they do of his theme. And answer the question, please. It was the chorus to his theme in the trailer. It's so good.
Aw, Jimmy. I don't often go around sticking my dick in hot engines, I'm just gonna tell you that. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it. Snow? Yes, for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow.
There wasn't any snow on it. Curses!
It seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh? Chuck Norris was born May 6th, 1945. The Nazis surrendered May 7th, 1945. This is not a coincidence.
How long does it take to get to Dusty Bridge by snowmobile?
Fun fact, the melody from Asgore is the melody from Heartache because they share a leitmotif. And additional fun fact on that, Heartache used to be called Joker Song because it was originally made for Deltarune, and given its name was probably going to be the theme for the Jebel fight until they replaced it.
Huh. Wow, that's a very different vibe than the world revolving.
Yeah, I think they made the good job on the change.
Or maybe it was just the melody. Like, you could probably make a more Jebel type song even with a you could probably make a clown song like that.
I mean, they I can sort of see the vibe of the song, kind of like wavering to the left and right. That kind of like fits the sort of circusy vibe in some ways.
In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking.
There's no reason for that. Now we got a moment for me to explain. I could fly. I think that's why the question was asked in the first place. Chuck Norris doesn't go to the gym. Instead, he goes shoplifting. What the fuck are you... What do you mean he goes shoplifting?
Does he lift the shop?
I don't know.
I think that's the joke, but it's like, it's shrouded in the, like, there's no reason for it to also be called shoplifting. It just confounds it.
It was about a month ago. I had encountered the Dark Beast, for which there is no true name. I summoned him in my darkest hour to aid my aching back. You know how bad it gets in the winter. And so I decided that I deserve the gift of flight. He granted me 18th level psionic abilities, and now I can lift myself with the power of my mind. I'm sorry. I was driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump looks just like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll drive 100 miles an hour. Go on.
Alright, I got a Chuck Norris joke.
Oh boy.
Chuck Norris does not chop his own carrots. Chuck Norris drives drunk.
What?
That's basically what the shoplifting one came off as. Like, just a complete non sequitur and just something that, like, is out of character for the character.
Chuck Norris doesn't wash his hands. He commits the Armenian genocide.
Okay, enough. Okay, enough. That's the stopping point.
Jane says, Chad, I found out Undertale trivia today. I need to find it. I bet I already know it. Well, then fucking hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. I fetched some water, and when I was heading back, when I crashed into a tree, I flung over the handlebars approximately 50 to 60 yards. Luckily, I bounced 3 times. The tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Crunch, that sound effect I can just make. Also, why didn't I go to the hospital? Crunch noise. I haven't been able to find the courage to write anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have used it. Dance through the weapon in your hair.
Refresh our memory. How long were you knocked out for?
Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes. Here's a pro tip. If you are unconscious for more than a minute, go to the fucking hospital. You're not supposed to black out for that long. The movies and video games are lying to you. Human beings don't just have, like, an off switch where they just, like, kind of go unconscious for a while. You're either asleep, or you faint, and fainting lasts, like, a minute, maybe? If you're blacking out for, like, 10 minutes at a time, you are suffering a massive brain damage. Alright, let's see. To paraphrase the tweet, Fangamer used to offer a deal.
High off of that?
What was that?
You think you can get high off of that?
Shut up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell you to shut up.
I know.
But also, shut up. Yes, probably. No, don't do that. Do not get high off of brain damage.
See, that's the bottom of the iceberg. Like, the layer above that is huffing gasoline. The layer right below that is concussion.
Ice pick lobotomy. Fangamer used to offer a deal known as the Determination Combo on the site. You could offer a discount by Flower the Flower themselves after significantly $1 cheaper. The caveat to this, I would include a postcard that would be soulless pacified. Yeah, I did know that fun fact. Because I bought it! I'm quilt different like that!
It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile. I have to concede that is more than enough time. Is that all you wish to concede, Miles Edgeworth? It would have been possible time-wise. One element remains out of place here.
Oh, and what would this mystery element be? Chuck Norris is able to make other people walk in his sleep!
It says you can waste your weed with deterrent brain damage in Minecraft mod pack. Holy shit, I want to play that at some point for sure then.
I'm glad that that out of all of the things that you've added, Shek, out of all the mods and all your effort, the one thing that motivates Mako to play your mod pack is the idea that he can get brain damage.
No, it's the idea that I can, like, cook a brownie for someone in that game, like a weed brownie, but, like, lace it with Datura and be like, haha, bro, pranked you, you're about to go on a Datura trip. Don't do that in real life. The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Yeah, honestly, that makes me more excited than anything else that's been said about the mod pack, specifically because, like, it just imagine the possibilities. Like, if you can do that, I'm sure you can do a lot of other stuff in it. Like, I'm just gonna assume there's LSD. Or at the very least, psilocybin. Sub B. Brief. I haven't eaten all day, and now you're making one cheesy garlic steak from Subway. Alright, I'll get too excited. Okay. Okay, check. If there is a mod that adds, like, tryptamine class substances, which cause actual psychedelic visuals in the game, you have to put that in. I don't know if that exists, but that would be amazing.
The effect that adds lag to your character so it, like, repeats the same action like it does sometimes when the game breaks.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's actually kind of what it feels like sometimes. Like, at certain moments. Like, I would be on that shit the entire playthrough. Why go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods? Damn it.
Too many unanswered questions! No response, Miss Von Karma. Somebody asked Chuck Norris how many press-ups he could do. Chuck Norris replied, all of them. You know, I felt really bad one day. Back when I was younger, I was a black belt. I guess technically I am still a black belt by that logic. But I used to be able to do, like, at least 40 push-ups in a row. Like, I could just do that. I was quilt different. And then one day, while I was exercising, I was like, I could attempt a push-up. It's been a while, but I could do it. I started, and then immediately my arms gave out, but like on the first one, and I was like, oh no. Like, oh no, how did I let this happen?
Being a gamer, you don't gotta use your arm muscles very much, I guess.
Check, can you make sure that in this drug mod pack for Minecraft, that when you smoke the cigarettes, all it does is make the screen sharper?
But, like, only, like, barely noticeable.
Barely noticeably sharper. I need the Gmod Dark RP experience. Ah!
Turning to me for help was the slightest thing. Why don't you think of yourself once in a while?
That's kind of rude to say. They're not very nice. What?
She's over the top as always.
Always with the weed and the marijuana. Give me things that are bad for my health. Let me do whippets inside of Minecraft.
Anyway. For whatever reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The battle weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth. Okay, is Edgeworth how you say it in a German accent? Is that correct?
Edgeworth.
Aren't the THs like S sounds with people with thick accents?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I hope it is because that makes it so she's basically saying edge worse, which she would do. Another mystery to feed the fire. Is there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. All I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account.
I hope Edgeworth is having fun doing this. Like, he finally is able to be a smarmy asshole and also be right. So obviously the issue is, okay, I'm trying to figure out where to present this. Because the issue is, of course, in the latest photo, there are footprints, but there are only tracks of the thing leading back. So, I guess it'd be this one because it says it takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, which this photo, in fact, proves that they did. Okay,
Your
no.
Honor, what do you think of the witnesses saving?
I think you're a dumbass bitch!
It would appear that even I can make mistakes.
I mean, I guess it could also be this one, because it... But, like, the tracks do indicate the thing could have been used. I'm gonna save real quick.
Dude, there's a bag of barbecue chips over there, and I haven't eaten all day, but it's Peeps. I can't.
Look, they won't notice if a single chip is missing.
No, but then I will want to eat much more.
No, you have self-control. You'll be fine.
No.
You could have just one to get the taste off your mind. It's not a big deal, Mako. You could have one. Who's gonna notice one little chip?
Why do you want me to steal from my roommate?
I don't want you to steal anything. That is a flawed perception of my motives. I just think that you would be happier and more focused if you had a chip with you right now. You know what I mean? Indy the also says, not staying for long, still occasionally working on an all-kill piece of you, but because of your favoritism of the rocket launcher, I painted mine like you in-game. Oh! Nice! Is that the sound of theft? I knew you had it in ya. nice. I would love to see the rocket launcher if it is in the Kreed color palette.
I have one chip and I put it away.
If I get enough points, I could recolor my rocket launcher to the Kreed color palette. Oh, okay, I think it's this one. I think it's, this part, because they're saying that they threw the weapon in the river and came back while they were knocked out, and they were only knocked out for 10 to 20 minutes. Meaning that if it was a 5-minute trip there and back, it'll only take 10 minutes, which would be enough time for them to get back before they woke up. But because we know at least one of the treks to it, to the point was 15 minutes because they had to walk, that would put it at minimum 20 minutes, which means they would almost certainly have been awake by the time they'd gotten back.
You know that time in SpongeBob when they zoom in on Patrick's brain and it's just a toaster and he thinks really hard in order to have a thought and then the toast pops up?
Yeah.
My toast is not popping up in this stream.
Is your one instead the scene of the machinations in my mind are an enigma and it's just a picture of milk, the carton falling over inside of Patrick's brain?
Yes, that is me right now.
Man, there is a type of humor in SpongeBob that is unmatched. Okay, hot take. SpongeBob and Homestuck have the same visual humor. Okay, continuing on.
I don't think I agree. I admit this photograph proves something.
You got a Discord or something. Yeah, you can send it to my Discord. Howling at the Moon. Do you have what is your Discord so I could send you a message?
You engage with your audience like far more directly than I do.
I trust everyone implicitly. Man, I should have guessed. Okay. Send message requests. Find or start a conversation. So, how does this work? It makes everything so difficult. Okay, I sent you a friend request. Feel free to send me the thing.
So, like, I really want a sandwich right now, but...
What was that?
I don't want to interrupt the stream.
It's okay. You're allowed to go and get a sandwich if it'll keep you going. Give you some brain food. You already stole chips, so...
Do you know how to entertain the stream for, like, the next, 5-10 minutes?
I'll make a funny voice and, like, vaguely comment on things, or make up completely random bullshit to say in sequence.
You have any slices of meat? I love banana bologna. I'll be back.
Asking if Mako has Lebanon bologna. Fucked up. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump look just like a deer. I'll be honest, while I was playing Delta Rune, I saw the Asgore driving in his truck meme. I genuinely thought that might have been a spoiler. And like that's something that actually happens, and there's memeing on it, but I'm happy to know it's not. I believe in community engagement, but not marriage. I don't believe in community marriage. Community civil unions. Thank you very much. Just get like 5 slices of bologna, maybe add some ketchup or mustard for your layers. Breadless bologna sandwich. Oh no! No, that is the worst thing I've ever heard. Don't just... There's just 5 layers of bologna, ketchup, and mustard. That's vile. What? No, Jaden, shut up. It's not a spoiler. Okay, we're gonna do what we all love to do here. I'm gonna play the Wordle. My go-to classic. Okay, we got some words. Rizzler. I don't need to subscribe to play the mini. Let me do the connections then. Okay. Oh, did you send... Oh, I see. That's based. Let me get a screen crop of it. Look at that. Ain't that kind of slick though? Ain't that kind of slick though? I like that. I'm gonna need to make my one that. Okay, where was I? Shell, mushroom, wax, banana, star, stock, figure, balloon, golf, mount, 710. 7-Eleven, personality, chevron, lickety, name. Lickety split, banana split, a 710 split, and a split personality. Okay. Shell split, mushroom split, wax split, star split, golf split, mount split, stock split, figure split, balloon split, 7-Eleven split, name split, chevron split. Okay, I know that it's split. These things have to be split. I'm pretty certain. So... Okay. Gulf, Shell, Chevron, and 7-Eleven are gas stations. So, note those. Name, personality. Mount? Balloon means to expand. Mount could also mean to expand. Mushroom could mean to expand. Wax also means to gain. Because it's the opposite of wane. So balloon, wax, mount, and mushroom can all mean expand. Which means that leaves us with star, personality, stock, figure, and name. Star split? Damn. Okay, let's just go with the other one for now. So, mushroom, wax, balloon, and mount. Increase. Gulf, Shell, 7-Eleven, and Chevron. Banana, lickety, 710. Oh, like, do they mean like by figure split, do they mean like a split? Okay, no. So, it's not figure split, it's not personality split, it's not star split, stock split, name split. Let's think of the other half of this. Stock split's a thing? I didn't know that's a term. I'm not familiar with it. Damn, I would have had that one. Famous person, a figure, a name, personality, or a star. Understood. Oh, I see. I don't know everything. The Strands, my favorite game. I love The Strands. A long time in the making. There's a shun right there. Burger truck. Needle? Spire. Oh! Oh! It's... raw formation. I see. Then a pillar, and then... that's a... not the word. No. Greg. Growing. Greg. 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 Gerg. Egarg.
Oh, I'm sorry. How long did I take?
You know, it's fine. I'm gaming right now. Oh, sorry. Heart, hat, hack, crack, oh. Oh, there we go. I did it. I'm the winner. Well, let me do the mini yet. No, you have to be logged in to do the fucking mini now. It's so dumb.
Yeah, why? Do
What the fuck is
you need a
Pips?
subscription or you just need an account?
I don't want to play Pips. I think you just need an account.
I'm just gonna download like another crossword app at that point.
Okay, let me minimize the thing so we can get back to gaming. Anyways, thank you for... We spent a whole long time in the George.
Well, I guess now I know there's a George, if I even play it before the night ends.
George of the jungle, friend to you and me. George of the jungle, what up for not fruit?
I know I watched that as a kid and I don't remember anything about it.
He runs into a tree.
Omego Tirakana Yabat.
Well, General Zod, you donated $6.67, which is 1 cent off of the art donation, so therefore I don't need to draw anything. I win! Ha!
This actually lines up perfectly because I can watch you draw while I eat instead of having to voice characters.
Power word chargeback. Okay, apparently I'm holding on. Jane says hold on. They're gonna style. Alright, take your time. I'm running off espresso and nearly 26 hours of no sleep.
That man sure is wagging that finger.
Come on, Jaden, we're all waiting. What do you have for show and tell?
Jaden's gonna undonate 1 cent from you to make it so that you have to.
They're gonna donate $6.65 so that it balances out so they get 2 drawings.
Do you think it's possible that the 667 was like a rounding problem from a different currency?
No, I think that'd be foolhardy to believe. If there's one thing I know about General Zod, it's that they definitely use USDA choice beef currency. In the far-flung future, when the dollar has plummeted, the only form of currency we will accept is ground beef, as it is now a limited resource on account of cows going extinct. This is a well-thought-out plan, and will last long into the future. Mecha, would you do all of your transactions with ground beef?
Kreed 360, but
No, if
you're
you got
wearing the
popular enough,
interpretation of
you
what
would
you think the
honestly
Shadow
probably
Mantle
make a
from Do
living
looks like in
just
game.
doing like Picardo drawing streams where you take the 666 donations.
Okay, I'm doing both of these drawings. Jaden, did you fuck up and actually donate 666, and therefore not accomplish the 665 bit you were going for? Yes, my tablet
yeah,
is
your
working.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, the first thing, as requested, was a Mako tier. Where is my pen? Swing your arms from side to side. Go on, go God, do the Mario! Look up reference for this fucking character.
I can perfectly imagine a Kanaya in my mind.
Yeah, but can you rotate them?
Well, yes. Does she get a different outfit, like, when she's an adult, or does she wear the same outfit the whole time?
I assume that they wear other outfits in Homestuck 2. Throughout Homestuck 1, we know that she wears a bunch of outfits because she's a fashionista.
I think you should give her, like, a stupid fashionista outfit that you design while thinking about it for, like, 5 seconds.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Never tell me to do things ever again.
I thought, what's actually wrong with that suggestion?
It's stupid and dumb, and only idiots would suggest it. Just stinky, dumb, stupid, dumb, stinky, dumb, stinky, stupid, dumb, stinky, dumb, stupid, stinky, dumb, stupid, dumb thing to say. Give me a screcket. Okay. Okay, and...
A wanderer's cloak and a black robe. I did not know this. Avery, I forget, did you read the epilogues?
I started to read them, but I never actually finished them.
Yeah, which one?
I started reading, Candy, I believe.
I started reading Meat. It was interesting to compare, because, like, a thing happens in Meat, that I didn't understand, and then, like, I didn't understand the reason for it. It is a very extreme thing that happens, and then my friend who read Candy, like, told me, like, I mentioned something about Meat to him, and then he was, after reading Candy, he was like, "Oh yeah, oh that makes total sense, that would happen in that timeline." And that intrigued me, but not enough to actually read the rest of that shit.
Okay, so...
Was that dogs?
What was Doc's?
This donation?
Yes, obviously.
Oh. I forget what the username was.
General Zod. XOD.
I don't know what that is.
XOD would be the word docs backwards.
Oh. Man. Also, I do know what that is. That's like the guy from the Superman, right?
That would
with
be
a Z?
ZOD. Can you guys believe that I've never properly drawn Kanaya before?
Have you not?
I don't think I've ever, like, actually sat down and drawn Kanaya with, like... No, I have, once. I correct myself. I did it once. Hype for the pilot. And then
Oh yeah, for sure. I get to show it to my roommates. And either be proud or embarrassed, depending on how good it is.
Like that, and then
Do you think music would be good?
shut up! Never talk to me about
He's so
anything.
mean to me.
I haven't slept in 26 hours. I'm trying to draw here, and I'm really bad at it. And everyone's judging me for drawing like dog shit. Everyone's judging me. Everyone's judging me, man. You don't understand. Everyone's judging me.
What if you're like more scribbly with it to like lean into your tiredness?
Okay, I guess I could do that,
And
but then...
it'll flow better and be less stiff, most likely.
Look, it's a fucking Among Us! Anyways.
Same, Docs. I agree.
And then... gotta shrink them a bit. So that
I was so busy judging myself, I cried in front of my physics instructor. I once cried, just barely. I was mostly holding it back, but I did actually once cry in my first year of college. Because like it was a writing class, and I turned in a paper that the teacher like critiqued me on and told me like what was wrong with it. And it was the first time in my life I had ever like been wrong at school, and it just shattered my entire self-perception.
Yeah. It'll get you.
And looking back on it, damn, I was a little bitch.
Yeah, it'll get you. Mako's tier is currently... Okay, do you mean Mako tier as in the one that's on screen, or as in the size Mako typically goes with? Because, like, one is like that, and the other one's like that. We're not talking about this. We're not talking about this. We're talking about this. What was that?
You always draw the first one like past the shoulders, but it's supposed to be like around up to the shoulders or a bit below.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump looks just like a deer. DIY, how about you die? 100 miles.
Baker, have her crushing Vriska destroy her.
Give me a fucking screcken. I'm trying to draw. Pay me, loser. For a small donation of $20, you can have this displayed on Mako like a billboard.
I do not agree to this.
How the fuck, out of all of the dresses, did I choose to draw this fucking one?
I was about to say that doesn't make any sense, but then I remember she just can custom tailor her clothing.
It goes on like that, and then it's fucking like this, and then it's this shape. So there'll be more of them that kind of go along like that. And then also, yes, it also has like these little band things that go kind of across. And there's like another one here, and another one like down there. So maybe another one here, more or less. We are.
Do I get my non-mouse them pensive? What does that mean?
Yeah, at some point, piss off. Sorry if I'm cranky, I haven't slept in 26 hours. And then you said crush Vriska.
This peanut butter coffee cake is, as the youth say, bussin'.
I was told to donate. Can I get some Kreed accurate Ivy? Deadlock.
Oh god, okay. So.
Oh my god, you people, they have been awake for 26 hours.
Okay, so, first comm. Done. Next one. Also, that is an actual outfit she wears. It is found during the time that she's cycling between her outfits near her introduction. She wears it once, and I don't think we ever see it again.
I see.
Okay, so the next thing that was asked of me, according to Streamlabs, was me, but wearing my interpretation of what I think the Shadow Mantle looks like. Oh, that's easy enough.
Like Suzuki could look at a better around 11 or 10 or 12. I agree. You look very cute. You look like if an amoeba
Zunia
had a
suplex and
head.
Zeke for very obvious reasons. If suplexes are too hard, draw a simple Impspar reader.
Oh my god.
Maybe give him kiss marks on his face.
Now, Avery, if you want to save some of these for another stream, I don't think anyone would blame you. Just putting that one out there. I did just say that they could probably make a living off of just doing like 666 donation streams. It's always nice being able to render oneself very quickly in a stylistic manner. Though I don't think anything is easier than Hydra. Yeah.
Hydra is so simple to draw.
That's good mascot design, honestly.
There we go. Shadow Mantle.
What's Shadow Mantle from?
Deltarune.
Oh.
It's the thing that you get from playing the video game. And there is implication that it's the thing that that the king in chapter 1 is wearing. So I based it off of that in some ways. Yeah, the implication that the king is wearing it is because during one of the live streams that Toby Fox did, when they got to the part of the king, he said, "Nice mantle." Yeah, nice mantle, bro. But yeah, okay, so that's the next one. Let's see. After that,
I can't believe Peep hates Lancer. Like, how demonic does your heart have to be?
okay, I haven't drawn this character since 1837. So give me one quick second.
Again?
What was that?
Which characters is it again?
If only there was some way of like looking at the screen and then understanding what I'm drawing over time, the way God intended.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, okay. Driving in my car, right after a car. Hey, that car is just like a car. It's a car. I'm driving a car. I'm in a car. It's a car. How do I tell what the newest depiction of this character is? Yeah, fuck it, I'll wing it. Chat will figure it out. Okay. Kreed, play the mashup. I'm not playing the mashup, though I will put on some noise, I guess. Give me a second. Do...
I'm back.
Hello.
I heavily support the Heap and Lancer outfit idea. I would show it to her while streaming just so you guys could see the reaction if Avery did that. Wait, did you finish another one while I was gone, or are you just now starting?
No, I'm just now starting it.
How many more are left after this?
As long as people don't keep donating them, not many, I'd assume. My hair kind of goes... No, that's the start of another donation.
Draw keep his Lancer.
Alright, I'm gonna straight up start up
Please and
XCOM.
thank
And then like that, and then the hair
XCOM's
kind of goes down like that.
XCOM splash screen is the loudest fucking thing in the universe for some reason.
And then the hair goes down like that, and then we get the sort of ears, which kind of go.
I still love that drawing of you for the donation thing. Oh, this is the character from that game that I hate.
Yeah, it's there's an update going out on it, which is adding a couple new characters and whatnot, and revamping some things. Damn, I'm really bad at this. And then that one off a little bit. And then yeah, I'm just winging this more or less. It's a scrungly. You didn't pay much for this anyways. We got like the little suspendees. They're holding a gun with their claw hands thing. Shut up, chat. Figure out how this works physically. It's like... Yeah, fuck it. I have a worse idea. The weapon is kind of like goes down like this, and kind of like goes across like that because it looks sort of like a crossbow. But also it is like an actual gun because these things are actually square, and they have sort of like vine around them. Than that. Further apart than that. Shut up, chat.
They don't even say anything.
Yes, but I can hear them judging me in their brain holes.
Oh.
Might not know this, but I have self-conscious.
I have self-conscious.
I have self-conscious. Shut the fuck up! So, it's like that thing, and then work on it one step at a time. It's like a big pointy doodad, and then it falls with a second pointy doodad, and it ends with a third pointy doodad, and then it's a point. And it kind of goes around like that.
Food is pretty important, Jaden.
I've never needed food before in my life. More vines on that arm. And then is given that we asked for the cannon size according to that person in chat.
It's always covered chat, Penrose. They don't care about you.
Talk to me. Talk to me. And goes across there. And then we get the legs hanging down. Goes up like that. That, and then like that. Need to go. Direction it's going. That would have to be more like that. And then, shut up, Mako.
I wasn't even looking at it. Play XCOM. Like I look over every now and then. Why does my jaw feel tight and odd and uncomfortable?
Have you been straining your jaw and or having a heart attack?
My pulse feels fine, and I was eating something, but it was not difficult to eat.
Okay. They also have like little thingies around them. It's like that. There, happy? Is this good? I'm sorry, trying to draw a character I've only ever drawn once before is a pain in the ass.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, okay. So there's the next one. Okay. Next one down the line. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, just need to go here for a reference, and then so okay. I need to look up how this pose technically works. Because the only one I actually know is the one from Homestuck.
I forget what this one was.
Okay, perfect. The more complex something somebody requests of me, the less shit I'm gonna give about drawing it.
Yeah, that's fair, I think.
Okay, and that starts about there. So there.
I love how for the XCOM covert operations, where you send, like, you know, a undercover person in, you give them a pistol and an item, and by default it's a frag grenade. Imagine a CIA agent just carrying a fucking frag grenade around.
I mean, it'd work. Okay, so head would be there, so like... Move this over a little bit. And then this slim goes like that.
Avery, I forgot to give my sniper a laser sniper rifle.
That's fine. They didn't deserve it in the first place.
It's Peep.
They didn't deserve it in the first place. If you have anything, comments like, the perspective seems off, may I recommend you go fuck yourself?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. You don't
Shut
have
up!
to, like, keep... I'm just saying it doesn't... You know, it's a scrungle. I'm just... You're so mean.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm just self-conscious about the things that I'm doing. Trying so hard. I'm getting so far.
Who's wife number 1 and 2? Oh, you know.
And then... There we go. Ugh. Wait, I gotta fucking do that. And then... There. Now it's done. Now it's art. Are you satisfied? Okay. Cool. Next one's done. Okay. Okay. Understood. Next one. Easy enough. References.
Oh boy, it's this one. Okay.
I've noticed that the music stopped like 30 hours ago.
This is already quite beautiful.
Oh, my thing froze. 1 second. There we go. What do you think, Muck?
I can't wait to see her reaction. On Sunday when we stream, I wanna show it to her.
There we go. Now it's ours. Okay.
Were there more still?
Let me check the to-do list. Oh, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Nope, that's all of them. We're good.
You did a...
We can finally get back to the video game this stream is about.
We can get back to the video game the stream is about.
Wait, do you have another one, wildcard? Let me refresh the page. Okay, you are the last one. Okay. Okay, that's what you were saying. Just making sure.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, we should be good to continue playing the Vimeo Gay.
I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder. You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth. However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one set of tracks? What do you mean? Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow.
If this was Phoenix Wright 1, we would have had to click on the picture to be like, it's right here where the issue is.
Better it's just like, no, it's obvious, you idiots.
Those from heading out to the bridge and those from coming back.
Ah. Oh, Jimmy, you're right.
You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The track leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction now, doesn't it?
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth? Is there a flaw in our theory? You said you that the snowfall covered one set of tracks.
I think it's a contradiction.
The tracks of the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Sorry, I was getting a snack. Okay. The reasoning, I would presume, is that we could see that this snowmobile track goes over these footprints, meaning the footprints are older than the snowmobile track. And if these so we would need to have an explanation for whose footprints are these then? If these somehow happened at some time between the snowmobile leaving and the snowmobile returning, that somebody would have had to have walked by. Nobody fulfills that quality.
Could you care to explain? Why there's a blue index finger currently pointed in my general direction?
The two smarmiest bastards.
The evidence will do all the talking for me.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge in order to dispose of the murder weapon. The outgoing tracks were erased by the snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. One second. Chuck Norris once raced the Earth around the sun and won by 3 years. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by the snow. The picture.
Wait, what? Huh?
Read!
This is the failure line.
Shut up! Goon! 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 Chat, did you see the incredibly fuckable new monkey they added to Bloons Tower Defense 6? Anyways. When I was a child, I hoped for school to be cancelled due to heavy snowfall. As to it would have been better for you if court had been snowed in. It's all evidence says to me in any case.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Oh dear. You seem to have missed Miss Hazard.
Shut up.
How scared would you be if your mouse cursor just randomly moved on its own?
I'm not really scared at all. I just assumed that there was, like, a problem with the mouse.
No, but like it looked like a human moved it.
I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe 2 or 3.
I'd be pretty fucking scared.
I would assume that I'm hallucinating a pattern. Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by the snow.
Is there a weather report?
The snow ended at 10:50.
Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Guess we hit the mer monkey, the cow monkey. No, none of those ones. The new hero monkey. Silas. Aw, Jimmy. Aw, Jimmy. Like I said, it was around 11. Aw, Jimmy. Aw, Jimmy. Aw, Jimmy. Like I said, it was around 11. I need to get... There's like a little, like, catch in my throat I need to have locked in place to be able to do the voice.
Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data.
One second.
One second.
There we go.
What did you do? It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
Weather report? Weather report? Heavy weather?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., and it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling.
Which does imply, because we know the snowmobile came back, that somebody took the snowmobile out at some point before 10:50. But for Weimst. And who brought it back?
It was impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up.
Ora! Ora! Go with a nice cappuccino. Very well then. It looks like Miss Von Kam's claim has been snowed in. Just like the first town area inside of hit video game Under's Tale. My favorite video game. Can you believe it? Thanks, Mako, for really chiming in! Cool. This is why you add space. Anyway, Chuck Norris was asked to fire someone once. That is how hell was invented. Wow!
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things.
You are the one relying on the weather to prove your argument!
Answer me this then. The things of the report, they were correct.
It looks like the snow was very grave to your argument.
She's such a fucking hack.
This trial's really taking a weird route.
Like, she acts so confident, but she's slick with it sometimes. But she's honestly such a little baby fail girl.
Yeah, it's the Von Karma way. No, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data. Yeah.
Forecast data always report with some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true. We cannot be totally sure, eh? When Chuck Norris jumps on the Tempur-Pedic mattress, the wine glass falls over. Nothing, Mako?
What?
Nothing?
How did she pull that off?
You weren't impressed by that one?
No. Like, almost.
It stopped snowing at the Hazakra Temple when the murder took place. Need to provide conclusive evidence of this. When Chuck Norris crosses the road, vehicles look both ways.
Come this far. There's no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? The fact that there's no snow on the victim, I would assume?
Probably. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard and the victim was stabbed. That's it. But proving that is incredibly easy.
It's like the opposite of knowing how Tylenol works.
I did want to know whether it was snowing or not. This photo will tell us everything.
Chad, did you know that we don't know how Tylenol works? Like, as a species? We don't actually know what it's doing. We just know that it works.
But we don't know what it binds to, either?
We don't know what it's binding to, we don't know why it does what it does, or like why it has a pain relieving effect to it. We just know that it works.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you think are like common knowledge, like somebody should know what that is, but no. We don't really know how general anesthesia works.
Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow.
Aw, Ginny, yeah, that was because I went over and I put up a heat lamp like 3 inches away from her, just to keep her warm. Yep, that's why.
With just one exception. And that is... the victim herself, Miss Elise Damon. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon...
In other words... Edgeworth performs all of, in other words, to write.
Then in this photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks.
I'm also here. Order, just what are you... What?
It's just what you're suggesting, Razetta. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but... this is simply what all of the facts point to.
Check. You're walking into the wall like Jaden did earlier, of me knowing more information than you do. The song is originally not called Fly Me to the Moon. The song is called In Other Words. Everyone refers to it as Fly Me to the Moon, and it was re-released under that title later on. So do not correct me when I say In Other Words, because that's the actual name of the song. You would know this if you watched Kreed per D.
That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple.
Check says, so you're a hipster. I mean, I do burn my tongue on my coffee. I always drink it before it's cool.
When the sharks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge.
You did watch Creed. Unfortunately, your memory is very similar to Mako's. Why am I the only person who could remember information?
I don't know. My memory was bad even before I got into using weed.
I know, but like, I not to like humble brag, but I'm always like surprised at how little other people remember things. I'm just that much of a gamer. I'm just that much of a gay. Mer.
At that time, it was still snowing.
Jaden, you couldn't remember which song Burger Trucking was.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow. Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. Harder, Jimmy. Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. Oh, Jimmy.
What does, sister?
There's only one key for the snowmobile. Alright, that's not a sentence. I was waiting for you to read ... exclamation point.
Furthermore, as a little question, you know that the defendant had it. Does it give us found in her room after the murder?
Come on, Jimmy, which can only mean that night. Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge because it's a massive machine and that bridge was dog shit. So she must have left it on the Zakra side of the bridge and crossed on foot. Check says, I have several mental deficiencies. So do I. Just says, quick Kreed, what was Serenity's other name? If you mean the Homestuck character, Dr. Blinkbottom.
Yeah, you do remember things.
Jane says, it's the Asgore theme, and that's all that needs to be known. Yes, but there are two Asgore themes. Burger Trucking and, Asgore. That would be like confusing, like Undyne, Nya, Spear of Justice, and Battle Against a True Hero, as if they were all interchangeable, because they're all technically Undyne's theme. Wait, what does Burger Trucking mean? King Under the Mountain. That sounds right! Odd Jimmy. But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to the Zakra Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusty Bridge.
You must have just found Lucia's sister.
Oh yeah, Roxy calling Serenity Twinkly Herbert is also... would also apply.
Man, Roxy is so good.
I could definitely tell about people not liking, like, Act 6 in Homestuck, but I've never seen somebody saying that Roxy Lalonde was not worth it for Act 6. She's that good of a character. She is arguably the paragon good person in that entire comic.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy.
Not the best mom, though, somehow.
No, you forget. She was a fantastic mom. It's just that her child assumed everything she was doing was passive-aggressive.
Oh, okay, I forgot about that.
Like,
That
she was,
sounds
like,
familiar now.
Rose assumed that she and Roxanne were having some sort of, like, passive-aggressive duel. But no, Roxy just loved her daughter and wanted to, like, share in her interests. It was like, oh, you like wizard things? There's a million wizards! You want a horse? I can get you a pony! It's just like, Yeah, she's not the best at, like, understanding things because she's an alcoholic, but she does seem to genuinely love her daughter.
The one I remember was how, like, in the beginning of the comic, Bro just beats the shit out of Dave. And it's like a comedy thing where it's like, oh yeah, two brothers, like, engaging in fucking fisticuffs with fake anime swords and shit and knocking each other down the stairs. But then, like, later in the comic, Dave is like, that was, like, fucked up, wasn't it?
I was being abused. Yeah. As Shook does, Rose, your mom isn't evil, she just has autism. And yeah, Dave was just being abused and just thought it was a totally normal thing. Like, there's so many things that just...
that works. Honestly, like, that's kind of a genius way to portray it.
Yeah, and for people who have never seen Homestuck and are hearing about this and, like, they heard about, like, the Vivzy Pop, trailer announcement and think about watching it, I hope we're really confusing you as to what occurs inside of that comic. It gets kind of weird at times.
What was the last thing I just said that happened? Oh yeah, I remember now.
Who was there by the main gate? Oh, Jimmy, the snowmobile, I mean.
I hope, like, one day, fucking somehow, like, there's a good adaptation that I can show to all of my friends, and they get to see the dual presidency moment. And by moment, I mean plot.
That is a ways away, but I look forward to it. Check says I read that far. To the part where Dave acknowledges being abused, or the part where Dave gets his ass kicked by his brother, the second part where Dave gets his ass kicked by his brother, or the third part where Dave gets his ass kicked by his brother. Roxy's a bitch and alcoholic, and Rose low-key sucks. Rose doesn't suck!
I like Rose a lot. She was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Rose is great. Like, I didn't appreciate Rose enough the first time I read it because I thought that she was kind of snooty. But then on like hearing a reread of it, it was like, oh no, I love this sarcastic bitch. This is great. Everything she says is laced with smarm. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow too.
But that's impossible. Order
in the court. What does this all mean? I want coffee ice cream.
So then what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon.
If I had to make a guess, it was used by the dumbass Larry Butts to get to the Heavenly Hall because he didn't want to walk the 15 minutes.
Why is Mako's billboard in my ass being used as a billboard in ass? Hey, I'm getting paid like $100 a day for this.
Chad, if you pay $20, I will put any image or any text on Mako's ass, as stated.
Well, it has to be YouTube safe.
I don't care, I'll figure out a way.
If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo.
Yes, Jaden, that was an entirely reasonable course of action. We're not getting into debating whether or not Rose's actions were properly motivated.
All I know is this.
Yes, of course.
After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. Honestly, it does make for a practical background. If you actually, like, want to display important things. Never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness. Or should I say shitness? Chuck Norris once missed 2 days of school. Those 2 days are now called the weekend. Yes, I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. Chuck Norris once threw a grenade and killed 100 men. After that, the grenade exploded.
Witness, huh?
Was there no one out, walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? Was there not somebody perhaps in a pink attire?
Add a second. Smaller Mako to Mako.
Was there not perhaps a person pretending to be some sort of painter, perhaps trying to paint the scene, in that sort of general vicinity? Wink wink, nudge nudge, Edgeworth.
Who the fuck is Zebra?
Okay, you never played the fucking, Friend Sim. Zero was one of the trolls introduced there. I need you to imagine the worst person. The worst person who thinks they're a good person.
I'm imagining a cross between Homelander and Elon Musk.
Zebra's entire
What the
thing...
fuck was that sound?
That was a
What
dog.
That sound? Okay, that scared me.
They did like a yip yap. But imagine a person who basically is a classist who thinks that by helping other people, they should be rewarded in some way.
I see.
They are like the worst kind of person. Yeah, like Zebra is the worst Homestuck like universe character objectively. They have no redeeming qualities objectively. Like that is sort of their bit.
I see.
Yes, imagine someone fighting for BLM while actively treating black people like shit. A person who fights for BLM while using the N-word regularly. Like, the thing about that, the worst kind of person. Oh, but somebody did make a request for a smaller Mako on the Mako. Let's see.
Did you actually get $20?
Yes. Okay, let me check my I have images of Mako just inside.
At least one.
Okay, what's a good Mako image? I've got a bunch. Put a smaller Mako. Do we have a smaller Mako? Oh, I know a Mako I could put. Search has image from me. You knocked that the fuck off. What are you doing?
Did you recognize it?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
There you go.
There we go. Put them over there. Okay, back to the game. So yeah, anyways, think of anything yet, Edgeworth? We gave you like 40 fucking minutes. Can you imagine a singular person who might have witnessed this event in some way? Your Majesty, a second Mako has hit the Mako. Oh jeez. Oh Jimmy. I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that. Unless they had something really important to do. But fortunately, I don't think there are any really stupid, idiotic people who might have been out that night with weird obsessions and weird motivations that relate to women. I can't think of a single person, Edgeworth. Can you think of someone? I'm talking to you like I'm Dora the fucking Explorer. Do you see somebody who could have had a stupid enough reason to go out in the middle of a snowstorm to a rickety old shack with no heating? That's a shame.
Hold on. Something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor. Actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us.
Really? I didn't think of this. No, there's no possible chance that this is possible.
You know someone who might have seen the snowmobiles the night of the murder?
Don't know for sure if he saw it or not.
You make him sound like a creep. He's just a desperate, stupid, loser idiot. Fair enough.
Well, there are two things about him that do come to mind.
Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being?
This individual that I am thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about? It would be so funny. It'd be so funny. That person's an idiot. Dumbass. This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc de Leduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting.
Jean-Luc de Leduc. Well, this is Larry Butts, disciple of the victim, Elise Dandem.
The student? Interesting. And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder? Chuck Norris was able to smell a gas leak before they added the scent to gas.
What?
They added a sort of scent in, like, gas when they, which is, you know, non-problematic to what it's used for, so that people can actually smell gas leaks, because prior to its addition, people would not notice that there's a gas leak and then just sort of die. Or explode. And then die. Yeah, Have you ever been to a gas station and thought, wow, gasoline smells very strongly? Same thing.
That's... Could tell them all about his design for Iris. Then I call this his credibility as a witness, before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was, perhaps, searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason. And so, is this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man?
The fact he might have seen something might be enough. It would be enough to bring him in. You gotta admit.
But exactly was it that he saw? I'm going to extract that from him right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately! I need to voice another character!
I'm tired. I have no choice, do I? I believe he's in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well!
Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday. But today I'm going to get everything out of you.
The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Chuck Norris wears a fanny pack and everyone else looks gay. How old are these jokes? Why? This is Montgomery. Please see the preparing the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Alden goes now in recess. To
Alright,
be
I know
continued.
I know we're still not done the courtroom, but like it's been 3 hours and I'm tired and you're definitely tired.
I'm not tired. I can keep going.
I can't. I don't. It's been 3 hours. I know a lot of this stream was not spent playing the game, but it has been 3 hours.
Well, thank you all for coming this evening. I hope you all had a wonderful time, forcing me to draw like 5 things back to back to back. I'm probably gonna head off. Might start chillaxing, unless somebody wants to play Ticket to Ride. But other than that,
You're gonna go to sleep by midnight, right?
Yeah.
Within the next hour, within the next hour and a half. Like I don't joke. You wouldn't need to.
Yeah, I know. I fully understand the situation at hand. It's for my health. I'm writing on caffeine in a dream. But yeah, I hope you all had a fantabulous time. I know that I did. Tonight's most loved viewer is gonna go to Indy the Awesome for making their rocket launcher my color palette. That was very nifty of them. Epic Pog. They are truly a Pog chunk. But yeah, I will see you all on the next stream. Might be tomorrow if I actually do an art stream for once, or I might do something else, because if not, Monday. But yeah, I hope you all had a great time, so good night!